Good afternoon, racing fans, and welcome to day 2 here of our harness racing at the Wayne County Fair in Wooster, Ohio. Kenny Livengood, Chris Santa Caterina, and myself, Susan Schroeder, are going to bring you the actions. It's Philly Day today.
Philly Day, Ladies' Day.
Philly, Ladies' Day. Yep, we got 78 horses, 32 trainers. The track, everything will look quite a bit different to you than it did yesterday because we had a rodeo move in during the night. So that is in that spot where the horses were using it for a winner's circle. So a little bit of different view.
Yeah, yesterday there was a concert, so then today with the rodeo, and then if we were here tomorrow, they're going to take the rodeo down and have a demolition derby. So a lot of stuff going on here in the grandstand. It's my first time out here. I'm parked in another zip code, but it's okay. I got the tour of the fair walking in. Great little fair, or a pretty big fair. There was a lot going on. So
yeah.
I'm excited to be here at Wayne County at Wooster. Track looks good. Pretty good shape.
Yeah, track looked good. We had our fastest race yesterday. It was Studio Hanover, won in 1:58. And we had 3 other sub 2-minute miles, so the track was pretty darn good.
That's about as fast as you're going to get on the fair track. And
yeah.
Here's Roger with the first race post parade.
Purse of $6,670. And these are the horses. Number 1, Laughing 2, the driver Jason Thompson. Number 2, I'll Be Home First with Justin Irvine. The 3, Rose Run Bounty, Tyler Angus. The 4, Juliet Capulet with Braden Rhodes. And the 5, Coco Motion, Emmanuel Miller in the sulky. Tyler Angus, the 3, Braden Rhodes on the 4. Don't be shut out. Wager now. In the barn area, get.
Yeah, we'll give you a quick rundown on these horses. Yesterday they were going to the gate fast. We barely got it in, so we'll start with from the rail. We've got Laughing 2 and Jason Thompson. Jim Graham is the trainer, also is co-owner along with Timothy Warner and Lee Winters. This is a lather-up filly out of some beach somewhere mare. 3 wins on the year. The latest win was at Canfield, and their fastest win 2 minutes at Wilmington.
2's I'll Be Home First. Don Irvine Jr. trains, and Justin, his son, will do the driving, and he's also the owner. 2-year-old bay filly by Summa Cum Laude. The Art Major mare Yankee Celebration. She is a perfect 9 for 9 at hitting the top 3 in her young career. 4 wins from 9 tries, including a 3-race win streak that included Berea, Wellington, and Mount Gilead.
Rose Run Bounty and Tyler Angus from the 3-hole for trainer Corey De Ermond and Cap Equine Estates. A Fear the Dragon filly out of an Arts Place mare. 9 starts on the year, 4 wins. 3 wins, the last 3 starts out at Canfield, Canton, and Wilmington. Her fastest mile this year was up at Northfield Park in 56-4.
4 Juliet Capulet, Braden Rhodes driving for the Clegg team. 2-year-old filly by Fear the Dragon, and the Always a Virgin mare Lady Capulet. 8 for 19 in her career, clocked in 2 minutes 2/5 in a qualifier at Northfield.
And from the 5-hole, Coco Motion and Emmanuel Miller for trainer Herman Hagerman. Hagerman Racing from Mount Vernon, the owners. This is a well-said filly out of Real Desire mare. Has 1 win on the year. That was at Croton in 2-3-2. Juliet Capulet is sitting first in the Ohio Fair Championship points for 2-year-old filly Pacers. I'll Be Home First is 12th, and Rose Run Bounty 15th.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that we have 3 horses in the top 15 because just looking at them, they all look pretty solid. And I was going to mention that it looked like a good group of filly pacers. So
yeah, when you got horses that have 1, 8, 4, that's a lot of wins. So the horses are behind the Webkenberg starting gate. Roger Houston is our announcer. He's going to move us along today because we need to be down here and get to Upper Sandusky. And I'm pretty sure Mike Webkenberg has to get there too. So
everybody pulling double duty today.
Yeah.
They're off and pacing, Laughing 2 for the lead. I'll Be Home First, gets away second. Rose Run Bounty third. Juliet Capulet is there fourth. Trailing the field fifth is Coco Motion. Numerical order around the turn, going to the first 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order down the backside to the first quarter station. Jason Thompson, Laughing 2, leads the way by a length and a half. I'll Be Home First is there second. Rose Run Bounty third. Fourth is Juliet Capulet, the trailer Coco Motion. Over to the quarter, 29 3/5. Here comes Braden Rhodes with Juliet Capulet. Fourth on the outside, immediately goes back to the pylons. Into the lane first time. Now Tyler Angus is going to be first up. Rose Run Bounty coming to the halfway station. Laughing 2 and Jason Thompson brings this field of 2-year-old filly pacers to the halfway point. 1 minute, 4/5. I'll Be Home First is there second. Up on the outside, Rose Run Bounty third. Racing fourth, Juliet Capulet. The trailer is Coco Motion. Around the turn, going to the 5/8 mark. It's Laughing 2, continuing to lead by a length and a half. Racing second, I'll Be Home First. Inside third now is Juliet Capulet. Fading a bit on the outside, Rose Run Bounty fourth. Coco Motion trails 3/4. 132. Around the final turn, it's Laughing 2 with the lead now by 2 1/4. I'll Be Home First is there second. Juliet Capulet closing on the outside third and coming on into the stretch. Laughing 2, Juliet Capulet closing on the outside with each stride. Coming to the wire, it's Laughing 2 on the inside. Juliet Capulet is second, home third. I'll Be Home First. 2 minutes and a fifth.
2 minutes and a fifth. That's a good mile out here for these 2-year-old filly pacers first out of the gate.
If that 3/4 time is right, they came home in 27 4.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Snap, or no, I'm sorry, 28 1.
28, okay.
But still, 28 1.
They were flying around the turn. I thought Julia Capulet was just going to keep on going, but coming in the last quarter like that, you can't make up a lot of ground.
No, when it's 28 1, that explains why it looked like she flattened out, because the one just sprinted away from her.
Yeah.
Nice performance. Benefit of the rail and wire to wire, and now she's 4 for 8 in her career. Something about the fairs the pari-mutuel fairs, I know that we don't get to talk about it a ton because we're covering the horses, but I always love, I don't know what the company is, but whoever runs this tote board, it's a newer, more digitalized tote board, and it's very cool. And they have the American flag when we do the national anthem, and then it's post time. I enjoy that, the fact that we have a modern kind of tote board at the fairs.
Yes, yeah, I think they've had that for at least 2, maybe 3 years that they did that. They also have their old one, that's with the lights, and it's really hard to read, but this is really nice.
And only works sometimes.
Yeah. As with everything, we're subject to the whims of the stuff at the fair, the internet, the electric, everything. We had a little bit of trouble yesterday, the first 4 races. They couldn't hear Roger well at all, and we did everything that we could. And then all of a sudden, Chris says, I'm going to do this. And when he did it, boom, we could hear Roger really well. But it's always a challenge. Yeah.
Never know what you're going to get at the fairs. Yeah. And we're usually not in the most populated areas, too. We're in kind of farm country, so that really certainly limits the service that we have. So we try to do the best we can, and here's the one Laughing 2 back to the winner's circle.
At this time, back in front of the stands and going to the winner's circle. Number 1, Laughing 2. James Graham, Timothy Warner, and Lee Winters, the owner. Jim Graham gets his 4th this season at the county fairs. Jason Thompson, win number 23. The 2-year-old filly, but lather up at a Lioness Hanover. Home winner in 2 minutes, 1/5. And for Laughing 2, 2 in a row in Ohio. This race presented by Centera Co-op. Results are official. Number 1, Laughing 2, the winner. The 2, I'll Be Home First, 3. The 3, Rose Run Bounty, 4. The 4, Juliet Capulet, 2. The 5, Coco Motion, 5. Top down, 1, 3, 4, 2, 5 on the bottom. The quarter, 29 and 3. The half, 1 minute, 4 fifths. Corrected time for the 3 quarters, 1:30 and 2 fifths. The mile, 2 minutes, 1 fifth. Final half, 59 and 2. Final quarter, 29 and 4. In the second race, number 1, Stone Creek Girl, the driver Braden Rhodes. Braden Rhodes on the 1, Stone Creek Girl. The 5, Extra Sweet, Tyler Angus. Tyler Angus on the 5, Extra Sweet. Turn now.
So that gave Jason Thompson his second win of the meet. He won 1 yesterday. Kurt Sugg won 4, and Drew Neal won 4 yesterday. So those guys had really big days. Johnson Sioka,
Sioka, yep.
he must be a Northfield guy because I don't see him much. He had 2 wins, and everybody else in the single digit. So it was a good day for a couple of guys.
Nice to see Kurt come down here. Is he driving? I don't think he's driving today.
I don't think he is in today, but yeah, it was nice to see him yesterday. We talked a lot about his old horse Dunkster, who has raced here, holds a track record here, and raced so well for a lot of years. So let's take a short break, and then we'll be back to talk about race number 2, the second division of the 2-year-old filly Pacers.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Wallner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
History, tradition. For over 100 years, 2- and 3-year-old trotters and pacers have started their careers on the tracks of the Home Talent Colt Stakes. See the future stars of Ohio harness racing at one of the Home Talent's 15 tracks. The stars of tomorrow are racing at a track near you today. The Home Talent Colt Stakes. You can't win them if you aren't in them.
And it's got cables going. Okay, welcome back to Wooster. We were talking about the grandstand off air, and it is really a very, very large grandstand. Has nice seats with backs on them. It's really nice. And this grandstand was built in 1936. Down in the bottom of the grandstand, they have a whole wall that's all full of big pictures when they were constructing this grandstand, which is kind of cool to see. And at that time in 1936, the total cost of building this grandstand was $85,859.
Would cost a little bit more than that to build it now. I wonder what that is adjusted for, like inflation. It's got to be over $1 million, right?
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah.
100,000, almost 100 years ago.
Yeah, and I can't imagine that if you rebuilt this, it would cost many millions. I would think.
Yeah.
It's.
But yeah, it is. How many fairs do you go to where we don't have backs on our seats, or we just
Right.
have bleacher style? These are actual individual seats with armrests, and
Yep.
they're all numbered, so they can have shows and stuff and,
Yeah.
and sell individual tickets. So Yeah, it's a nice grandstand.
It is. And then the box seats, which I
Covered.
always think are cool to have box
Oh,
seats.
yeah.
You know, we do get in trouble at a few fairs with box seats because we set up and then somebody comes and says, "That's my box. Get out."
Sponsored by Centera Co-op. Number 1, Stone Creek Girl, the driver, Braden Rhodes. The Sioux, Some Bad Girl with Chris Hirschberger. Number 3, Song of World Peace, the driver, Logan Ebersole. Number 4, Fear and Terror with Justin Irvine. And number 5, Extra Sweet, Tyler Angus in the sulky. Horse will take one score and go to the gate. Braden Rhodes on the 1, Stone Creek Girl. Tyler Angus drives the 5, Extra Sweet. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
Okay. So from the rail out, we have Stone Creek Girl. Braden Rhodes will drive for Betty and Kimber Clegg. This is a Pet Rock filly out of a Proven Lover mare, proven to be bad. This horse is sitting 5th in the Ohio Fair Championship points right now, has 4 wins out of 18 starts this year. As a 2-2-1 at Bucyrus. That's her fastest win. And Canton is her most recent one in 2-4-4. Has earned already $22,528.
2, Some Bad Girl, Chris Hirschberger driving for Darren Harvey and Alan Miller. 2-year-old filly by Summa Cum Laude, the Big Bad John mare, John's Bad Girl. Only raced 3 times so far this season. She just got going, was 3rd at Wellington while making a break, but then she's come back with a couple of nice seconds at Canfield and Canton. So racing well, getting better with each start, just her 4th start. She was originally with Alan Miller, a couple qualifiers, clocked in 59-2 down at Scioto.
Song of World Peace and Logan Ebersole from the 3-hole for trainer Isaiah Schrake. Phil Baldoff is the owner and also the breeder of this Bring on the Beach filly. So that'll be Yankee Cruiser Mare Surf Song. 9 starts on the year, a couple of thirds. Our last start out, though, at Wasion, she finished 6th, but she was individually timed in 2-2-3.
4, Fear and Terror, Justin Irvine for Gary Martin. Owners Goodell, Stockwell, and B. Kleinberg Racing. 1 for 6 in her career. Has only missed the board 1 try, though. She's hit the top 3 and 5 in a row. The wins at Mansfield in 205-2, but she's clocked on Summit County Fair night in 57-4 at Northfield, finishing 3rd.
An Extra Sweet and Tyler Angus from the 5 for trainer Corey Dayerman, and Cap Equine Estates from Youngstown are the owners. A Down by the Seaside filly out of a Camluck mare. Just 2 starts on the year, started at Jefferson and Canfield, and was timed at Canfield in 2-1-4 and came home in 29 seconds, just two and a half lengths off of the winner.
The most accomplished in the rail, or in this field, is from the rail. Stone Creek Girl, 4-time winner, and she's hit the exacta 9 of the 18. And she has pole control here, so wouldn't be shocked if Braden's aggressive and she finds herself on the lead here in 2nd division. So we'll wrap up the 2-year-old filly Pacers. They're behind the Mike Wolkenberg starting gate. Here's Roger Houston.
Pacers are all in behind the Wolkenberg starting gate on the upper turn. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and pacing. That's Some Bad Girl going for the lead on the outside. Stone Creek Girl on the inside, battling for the lead into the first turn. Getting away 3rd is Song of World Peace. To the backside, Fear and Terror, and treading the field, Extra Sweet. Down the backside they go. Some Bad Girl up on the outside, but unable to clear as yet. Stone Creek Girl racing 2nd. Song of World Peace is 3rd. Racing 4th, Fear and Terror. The trailer is Extra Sweet. Opening panel 28-2 on top of the field and showing the way. Some Bad Girl by a length and a quarter. Stone Creek Girl is right there 2nd. Here comes Justin Irvine. Fear and Terror on the move from 4th, now 3rd. Moving up on the outside with every stride. Fear and Terror on the outside. Inside is Some Bad Girl as they battle the first half. Racing 3rd on the outside is Extra Sweet.
1 minute, 2/5.
1 minute, 2/5. Stone Creek Girl is 4th. Song of World Peace trails the field. We got 3 in, 2 out at the 5/8 mark. Back and opening up again is Some Bad Girl by a length and a quarter. Racing second, Fear and Terror, still there. Racing up third is Extra Sweet on the outside with cover. Racing fourth, Stone Creek Girl, and the trailer remains Song of World Peace at the 3/4. 1:29 Some Bad Girl has the lead. On the outside, now second and coming on. Extra Sweet inside third. It's Fear and Terror, less than an 8 to go. It is Some Bad Girl with the lead. On the outside, Extra Sweet with every stride. Extra Sweet on the outside with Tyler Angus. Home second, Some Bad Girl. Fear and Terror was third. 2 minutes, 4/5.
Well, it's a photo, but Roger thinks it's Tyler Angus in the 5 Extra Sweet, and I'm pretty sure it was, but I'm a little behind the wire, so
Yeah.
I'll wait for the photos
We'll
to
have
be
to
sure.
wait for the photos.
Good race, though.
It was. I didn't know quite where Extra Sweet came from. I didn't. We lose them a little bit behind the Willard French Fry, and
Well, and
So I
that horse
couldn't
was
see
so
it.
close to the outside rail,
Yes.
she was going to get French fries. Yeah, we do lose them there about a few strides to the top of the stretch for a good 3-4 seconds. They're behind that French fry stand, so
that has got to be the best spot on the grounds for the French fry stand, though. I mean, everybody from here that's watching a show or anything, where are they going to go? They're just going to go right there. They're not going to go elsewhere during the races.
it's funny because I'm thinking, what am I going to do when we leave here before I drive up to Northfield? And I'm thinking about a Willard French fry cup or whatever they
must
come
be pretty,
in. So.
pretty popular place. I don't know how they got that spot. We were talking yesterday about the leaves are turning already. It's quite a few trees in the back stretch here where the leaves are starting to turn red.
Number 5, Extra Sweet. Cap Equine Estates of Youngstown, Ohio. Corey Dayerman gets his 22nd win this season at the fairs. Tyler Angus, win number 12. The 2-year-old filly, but down by the seaside at a tee time, takes a lifetime mark, 2 minutes, 4/5. Identical halves of a minute and 2/5. This 2-year-old filly pace, sponsored by Centera Co-op. Results are official. Number 1, Stone Creek Girl, 4. The 2, Some Bad Girl, 2. The 3, Song of World Peace, 5. The 4, Fear and Terror, 3. The 5, Extra Sweet, the winner. Top down, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1 on the bottom. The quarter, 28 and 2. The half, 1 minute, 2/5. 3/4, 1:29.3. The mile, 2 minutes, 4/5. In the third race, number 2, Ivy's Legacy, make the driver Mike Spearman. Mike Spearman drives the 2, Ivy's Legacy, in race 3. Don't be shut out. Wager now. In the barn area.
So you never really know in a race. We talked about these horses with all the experience, and then all of a sudden Extra Sweet. It was just your third lifetime start, and comes up in a new life mark, everything.
Both of them. The 2 was just making her 4th lifetime start. So the 2 least experienced horses go 1-2, and Some Bad Girl, aggressive too by Chris Hirschberger. Left, got the front. She raced well. Tough beat if you backed her, but Extra Sweet. Little Extra Sweet in the winner's circle. And that's 2 in the books. We'll take a short break and be back with the 3rd.
Midland Acres is proud to stand the prominent stallions, TCI, Long Tom, Ready for Money, Monty Mickey, Summa Cum Laude, and Bit of a Legend. With such great pedigree and speed in the stallion barn, Midland Acres will provide a diverse group of top yearlings in the sale ring for 2025. visit us this fall at our consignments at the Blooded Horse Sale on August 26th, the Ohio Select Jug Sale on September 12th, and the Lexington Select Sale on September 29th through October 3rd. Let Midland Acres' experience in the industry lead you to the winner's circle.
With more than 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. Much of that value comes from standardbred horse owners, breeders, trainers, and drivers who participate in the sport of harness racing. The mission of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association is to preserve, protect, promote, and serve the entire standardbred industry in Ohio and beyond. To learn more about the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association, go to ohha.com. That's ohha.com.
Wallem Racing has been racing and breeding winners for over 5 decades, specializing in the development of young horses racing in Ohio. We are currently looking for new partnership opportunities as the fall sales approach. Our facilities feature a half-mile all-weather track, a sand track, beautiful turnouts, and everything that is needed to set your next quarter filly up for success. Want to own your next resource and have fun doing it? If so, contact us today and join in on the thrill of Ohio harness racing.
Have you heard about Bob? It's the Buckeye Owner Bonus, the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association's new incentive program. The program is for people who purchase yearlings or retain their homebreds out of mares registered and eligible for the OHHA's Breeders' Award program at the upcoming 2025 sales. The total bonus will be 1/2 the amount designated for that year's Breeders' Award program. For more information about the Buckeye Owner Bonus, visit ohha.com or call 614-221-3650.
Welcome back to Wayne County Fair. We're coming up with the 3rd race. We were talking about the Willard French Fry place earlier, and we talked yesterday about the chicken barbecue down in the first turn. Such a popular place, and I've never gone. So this morning I got here a little bit early, and I said I'm going to go. Well, there was already a line there at 11 o'clock. You had to wait in line to get. So they have you get a half a chicken or a quarter chicken, and then with all the other stuff. So and they must have 20 grills back there. They're kind of all just built. They're all in like a big U shape, and they just go from grill to grill and start the chickens and then go here and go there. It's quite the operation, and they're really, and it was really good.
I was going to say, did you at least try the chicken barbecue?
I did.
Did you get any sides, or you just get the chicken?
I just got the chicken because mostly because they had green beans, and I don't like green beans.
Yeah, it's not my kind of side either. I was hoping for some mac and cheese or something.
Yeah, or potato salad, something like that would have.
Coleslaw.
That was their thing. Yeah, they got applesauce, a roll, a drink, and green beans with the. So the quarter of a chicken was $6. A full chicken is $10, and then with the stuff, it's $11 and $15. So really, not a bad price either at a fair.
Kind of reminds me of do you have Boston markets out in Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
Mm-hmm.
You go get a quarter chicken or a half chicken and get sides.
Those seem to be closing. We had one in Columbus, and it's not open anymore, so it's.
The one back home closed 6 months before I left, and then I haven't seen it out here since. So I figured that they probably don't exist anymore. But it was a nice place to eat.
Yeah.
Get a chicken and some sides, but.
Especially the sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I love sweet potatoes.
They were really good.
I didn't get hooked on sweet potatoes until 2 years ago. I had never had one before. I always thought it was I'd rather just have a regular potato until I had a sweet potato. I'm like, they're better than mashed potatoes.
Yeah, way better.
And you can have them sweet, with the marshmallow topping and all that, or you could just bake a sweet potato and eat it like a baked potato, and you don't have to really add anything, a little bit of butter, boom, it's good to go.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to be hungry, and we still have 11 races to go. We have 13 on our day 2 action. You said there's 15 tonight at Upper Sandusky?
Yes, I think. Wait, let me look for sure.
So we have live harness racing
16
on
tonight.
OHHA Facebook, on OHHA YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for action all day, we got 13 here total, 16 at Upper Sandusky.
Yeah, and we're also, let's see, at 12:30. So just in 5 minutes, we'll be starting at Old Washington, and then at 1 o'clock starting at Montpelier. So.
4 tracks rolling today.
4 tracks, yep. 3 at the same time, and then Upper will be all by itself tonight. But those 2 at Montpelier and Old Washington, their full card in one day, one program.
Okay.
So.
I'll have to get on the Upper Sandusky train next year because then I can go to Cedar Point during the day and then go over to Upper Sandusky at night for the races.
Yeah.
So, best of both worlds.
Yeah. They were running those off pretty quickly last night, too. I talked to the announcer, and he said that they were a little bit worried about their lights, and because they had 18 last night, so they started a few minutes early. And I said, tonight we want you to start a few minutes late to make sure that we get there in time.
Because you're going up to Upper Sandusky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, are you going too?
Yep.
I will work later than you tonight, though.
Yes, you will. You absolutely will.
But I won't have to drive as far.
How far is it from Northfield here?
I can get back home, or back to Northfield in like an hour and 10.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's
yeah,
not too bad.
I'll make it for the card. We have qualifiers at 4. I'm not probably not gonna make it for that.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
But you'll be there in time for the first race.
That's all that matters.
Yep. It looks like we're
nobody in Northfield's missing my voice. So.
Oh, I'll bet they do. I love listening to you at the fairs. You do a really good. Just your voice is so clear, so easy to understand. I think that's a. And what? Oh, that's a good. That's Chris. It's at, not me.
I don't know if it got over them. Good thing your microphone's up.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, Susan.
Street Bank. Number 1, Triumphant Times, the driver, Chris Hirschberger. Number 2, Ivy's Legacy with Mike Spearman. Number 3, French Mocha, Kenneth Hurst. Number 4, She's In, Tyler Angus. And number 5, I'm Your Romance, Logan Ebersole in the sulky. Mike Spearman drives the 2, Ivy's Legacy. Don't be shut out. Wager now.
You know what's really hard to believe at this time of the year that we still have 4 divisions of 2-year-old filly trotters at a fair.
A lot of
knowing
divisions.
that they're going to be racing at those other places too. That's incredible, the amount of horses. So let's look at these horses. Triumphant Time and Chris Hirschberger from the rail for Darren Harvey. Wayne Mass, Callum Racing, and Stephen Miller are all owners of this Triumphant Caviar filly. It's out of a Chip Chip Hooray mare, Like Old Times. This horse has got 7 starts on the year, 4 wins. The most recent win was at Woodsfield in 2-4-1, but she came home in 27-4 that race. Her fastest time was up at Northfield in 25th in the Ohio Fair Championship points, but those points can change fast.
2, Ivy's Legacy. Mike Spearman will drive and train for Philip Spearman, 2-year-old Major Athens filly out of the Neely Dunn mare Maddie's Legacy. 0 for 7 in her career, but she's hit the board in 4 of the 7 tries, made $5,000, was clocked in 2:03 and 4 at Wellington, finishing 3rd, 2 back. Does have a little bit of a braking issue. She's broke 3 of her 6 tries.
French Mocha and Kenneth Hurst. Kenneth trains, drives, and leases this filly. She's by Marseille out of a Ken Workington mare, Kendora. Just kind of getting started. She's had 10 starts, does have a 3rd place finish. Has some braking issues also, so she's just getting going.
4, She's In, Tyler Angus transfer, Miles Wollum and Robert Klein, 2-year-old filly by In Range out of the SJ's Caviar mare. She knew it. 2 for 4, and has she really flourished since moving into the Miles Wollum barn. They put trotting hobbles on her, and she responded with a win at the Jefferson Fair with a 28-1 last quarter, and then shocked in the Buckeye at 53-1 at Northfield a couple weeks ago.
Wow. From the 5-hole, I'm Your Romance and Logan Ebersole for trainer Doug Ryan. Doug also co-owns this horse along with Richard and Thomas Ryan. It's a Marseille filly out of Yankee Romance, who is by Yankee Glide. Just 3 starts on the year, had a 3rd place finish at Canton, where she was individually timed in 2:08.
Nice field of 5. And they're already behind the Mike Wolkenberg starting gate. So like we said, we've got a lot going on today. The Wolkenberg gate's got to go up to Upper Sandusky. Susan and Chris got to go up to Upper Sandusky. I'm going to Northfield. Our judges, a couple of them have to go to Northfield. So everybody's got to get going. So we're trying to go quick. And they're behind the Mike Wolkenberg starting gate. Here's Roger Houston.
They're all in behind the starting gate. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come. They're off and trotting. That's Triumphant Times going for the lead. Ivy's Legacy is there second, racing third. In the turn, she's in. Getting away fourth and making a break. I'm Your Romance. Up the inside, French Mocha takes over the fourth spot. To the backside and Times and Chris Hirschberger by a length and 3/4. Closing the gap, Mike Spearman and Ivy's Legacy right there second. She's in, trots third, racing fourth. That's French Mocha. Trailing the field, I'm Your Romance.
31 flat.
Over to the first quarter in 31 seconds. It's Triumphant Times with the lead. Ivy's Legacy is there second. She's in, trots third. Gapped out fourth. It's French Mocha. Further gapped is I'm Your Romance. All in straight alignment as they race into the lane first time. Coming to the halfway point. On top of the field and showing the way to the half. It's Triumphant Times. Right there second is Ivy's Legacy. Trying to close the gap. She's in third. Racing fourth, French Mocha. Fifth is I'm Your Romance. Over to the half, 1:05. On to the backside they go. Triumphant every step. Ivy's Legacy is second with a rush on the out. 3/4 mark. French Mocha fourth. I'm Your Romance trails 3/4.
136.
136 into that final turn. It's Triumphant Times with the lead. She's in, continues to close on the outside. Ivy's Legacy is off stride. Up the inside, French Mocha and I'm Your Romance through the stretch. On top of the field on the inside, Triumphant Times, but she's in, closing on the outside. Triumphant Times in, she's in, noses apart at the wire. 2:06 1/5. Photo for win.
Well, I don't think that went out on camera, but I just said deja vu because it was an exact representation of race 2. Chris Hirschberger, Tyler Angus. Tyler was closer to the outer rail than the inner, and their noses apart. And I do think Chris Hirschberger got the better of him this time, but we'll wait and be sure.
Yeah, I could not tell. They were so tight.
Very close. One Triumphant Times, Darren Harvey. Well, it wasn't Corey DeArmond this time. It's Miles Wollam, but it was Darren Harvey. Both. If the one did not win, that's a tough way to lose 2 races in a row for Darren Harvey and Chris Hirschberger. So good.
And the crowd really got into that. You could hear the crowd. Yeah, and it's a big crowd today. There is a lot of people here in this grandstand.
This might be the best crowd that
Really?